It's battle time! Hello everybody, Tyrone Got 3 here, Pokemon Blue commentaries!
Woo! So this time we're actually gonna
Hey.
go up against the gym leader, which I
Lieutenant
thought we were gonna save for the
Surge!
last part.
No, cause then I went to Diglett Cave, I fooled around for a little minute, I beat all the gym trainers and then fight Lieutenant Surge. So now we're fighting Lieutenant Surge.
There we go.
His sprite looks so weird in this game.
How many Pokemon does he? Oh, 3. Okay.
He's got 3, yeah, Voltorb, Pikachu, and Raichu.
Which is the game that only has Raichu? Yellow?
No, you can get a Raichu easy in red and blue. It's impossible to get in yellow.
No. I mean like Lieutenant Surge's team. Wasn't it only Raichu?
Oh yeah, it is only Raichu. Yeah, you're right. So harping on the
anime.
The anime. Yeah, I did one time I did play Pokemon Yellow where I tried to recreate that. I took every Pokemon off my team except Pikachu. I won the fight. Well, it's really easy to actually win it. First of all, Raichu's attacks in that game are kind of crappy, with the exception of, like, I think it knows Body Slam, but you don't have to worry about that if you make Pikachu use Tail Whip a bunch of times and then have Pikachu use Quick Attack. Raichu's defenses are low, so he'll get his ass kicked.
Ah, okay.
Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu is weaker than the other Pikachus in this gym.
Well, I mean, he's been focusing it more particular on his Raichu, so
Still, that pisses me off.
I just love how he used an X speed and just dies the second after that. Congratulations, wet t-shirt.
Because he's dumb.
Ooh, Bite, a dark type move.
Bite's not Bite dark type doesn't exist yet, so it's just an awkward normal type move.
What?
Yeah, it wasn't until Generation 2 that the Bite.
Yeah, it wasn't until Gen 2 that they finally decided to make Bite a dark type move. Oh God, look at Raichu.
God damn, that thing is wide.
That Raichu is too damn big.
Like, look at the feet though. Those things look like those flippers or slippers, whatever you want to call them. Like Cinderella's.
Raichu's wearing some flats.
Them Cinderella slippers, though.
Raichu's wearing flats.
Where are those?
Oh, KG knows Dig now, so it does a lot of damage. That's why Raichu died so quickly.
Oh, right, that happened. Okay, well, there you go.
I taught KG Dig off screen.
I still question when Dean evolved.
Yeah. So by the time I fought the gym leader, I was like, oh yeah, parents can use Dig.
Yay! Pokemon Fly.
And yes, that did happen. I did just beat Lieutenant Surge in 3 minutes.
World record run? Let's see.
No.
Come on, we gotta be in world record pace, man.
Oh, it is funny you mentioned that though. They did this thing. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they did this thing where they were like, "Yo, Pokemon Red, YouTube plays Pokemon Red." And what it is basically you go in there and they're live streaming Pokemon Red. And the only way to make the character move is to press the / and whatever command you want them to do. So it'd be like / right, / A, / left, and then, the character, the Pokemon trainer, will do all of these things accordingly.
Start 9.
So kind of like the Twitch playthrough. And it wasn't until I got on the stream to where we were able to not only get all the way to, we were at Pewter City by the time I got to the stream. And I was able to beat I was with the help of some other people. We were able to beat the gym trainer with the Sandshrew and beat Brock with his Geodude and Onix, and the starter Pokemon was Charmander.
What level was Charmander at that time?
Really low, like shittishly low, because obviously you have an entire stream of people controlling Charmander, but the stream was small. It only had like 5 people in it, and these people only would come in and out. I was the only one that was actually staying in the stream, and and what I did, I told everybody else what to do. I was like, guys, you do this, and this. Don't use the item until I say this, and everybody was like, okay, good, we'll do that. And then afterwards, what I did was I spammed the crap out of like Tail Whip and Leer, so that when Onix gets hit with the scratch attack, its health will go down by a lot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but it took a lot of work. I was actually really surprised we were able to beat the gym leader.
So what happened after that?
I stopped. I was like, all right, I beat the gym leader. My goal is accomplished. Shit, you guys are on your own.
I taught you everything that I can teach you.
I wasn't gonna keep going. I was like, do you know how hard it was gonna be to play that? Also because like in a live stream, you can only leave a certain amount of comments until it makes you rest for like, I want to say 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
30 or 40 seconds. Yeah, you can't spam the, oh, KG, you're at level 24.
Woo!
You can't spam the chat. So like if somebody like KG, like for example, if you do your live stream of the Pokepod, nobody can just keep spamming comments each and every time. After a certain time, they have to wait like 40 or 30 seconds or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense though, if it was a bigger room.
Yeah. So I could only leave like a limited amount of battle commands before the game was like, yo, you gotta wait. I want to say that this is the battle where you evolve. Yeah.
Is it? Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that.
Those eyes.
I actually like Parasac's design in this game.
It's very demonic.
Yeah. I just wish they.
Go on.
I just wish they move his legs back, his back legs back a little bit more. Because right now it just seems like his legs are awkwardly close.
It looks like as if he's standing up on two legs, and those front arms are just like gonna be like stabby.
Just for show. They're just ostrich wings.
Yeah, basically. Like, oh well, I'm glad I evolved, and look, my HP is finally high enough now.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, okay, I skipped that back.
Okay, good.
Well done.
Yeah, I don't end up in the grass a lot, so you don't have to worry about, oh, he's just, yeah.
So, do you ever go back to this game? Like, aside from, you know, the virtual console, you know, for Sun and Moon, and for this playthrough, have you ever really gone back to this game?
You know, it's so funny you mentioned that. The only time I went back to Pokemon Blue was to do this playthrough and the virtual console.
And that was it.
Those were the only times. And I think the virtual console came out last year, right?
Yes, for Sun and Moon and all that.
Yeah, so I had already beaten this by this point. I had beaten it. All the parts had been recorded. Male Nidorino versus Nidorino. Anyway, yeah, I beat all the parts. So I had to play Pokemon Blue again, because that's the one I ended up buying. Like, I could have bought Pokemon Red for the virtual console. But no, I was like, nah, I'm going to stick to Blue, because I've always stuck to Blue. It's just tradition. But no, I've never come back to this game. In fact, this is the game I would come back to the least.
What would be the game you would come back to the most?
Crystal.
Oh.
My favorite Pokemon game.
Like, as a whole?
As a whole, yes.
It still bums me out that we never got a proper,
To me, Pokemon Crystal is the best Pokemon game that's ever come out.
Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. It makes me sad we never got a proper virtual console release for that game.
I have a feeling Pokemon would have had abilities in that game if you had just given it a little bit more time.
Yeah, but they already crammed in a lot of stuff back in the day.
Yes, it is there's only a few downsides about Pokemon Crystal I can point out. And one of them isn't its fault per se, it's just the circumstances it was given. Mm-hmm. One of them is the external battery life. It's horrible. Pokemon Crystal's external battery is awful.
How bad are we saying here?
It can die in less than a year.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people had trouble with their Pokemon Crystals. Like, I know I even had a problem where my Pokemon Crystal would glitch up, so I had to blow into it to get it to start, because that's how you fix things when you were a kid. You blow into them. And every time I would play it, it would start the game all over again, so I'd have to start right back from the beginning, and it sucked.
Yeah, that blows.
That does blow, literally. But yeah, so that, and then the other problem is the physical and special attack split. Well, no, I'm glad they split the special attack and special defense. I'm glad they did that. I mean, like, for example, Waterfall was a special move, even though Waterfall is, in recent games, Waterfall would be a physical move.
Yeah.
So it's like, the special moves were like electric, fire, grass, water, and then the physical moves were like fighting ground, rock, steel.
It wasn't until
Yeah.
Diamond and Pearl that we finally got a fix on that, right?
Yeah, that's like the one thing I think Diamond and Pearl did that I really like is like, oh, they finally fixed that. Good. Now I can give a Gyarados waterfall and it will do actual damage.
I never really understood
Wait,
that gimmick.
they never did that at first?
No.
What?
No, like I just said, like all the way up until the end of Gen 3, electric, water, fire, grass, psychic, and I think ghost were all special attacks. And then fighting, ground, steel, dark, normal,
Rock.
and rock were all and bug were all physical attacks.
That is such a bizarre change.
Yeah, so if it was of that type, then yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and KG, going back on this question you asked earlier, where the Pokemon have more move pool, like, oh, this move isn't just exclusive to this Pokemon anymore. There's a good side and a bad side to that. I think the good side is it gives a lot of Pokemon more options. Like, I was glad when I learned that other Pokemon, I was glad when it was like, oh, this Pokemon can use more than just this move now. They're free to use these attacks now.
Yeah.
It's not exclusive to just that Pokemon anymore. The problem with that came with, oh, that makes this Pokemon a little less special now.
How so?
Because I remember back then, Beedrill was the only Pokemon that could use Twin Needle. To this, like, right now in this game, Beedrill's the only Pokemon that can use Twin Needle. No other Pokemon can use Twin Needle besides Beedrill. Now, literally, like, everything can use Twin Needle.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hey.
So it just sort of like, oh, this Pokemon's the only Pokemon, these are the only Pokemon that can learn Draco Meteor. Now every goddamn Dragon Pokemon can learn Draco Meteor.
Yeah. I think you have to, like, be required to have a certain max happiness or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh,
Hey, look,
gee,
Vulpix.
Jesus Christ, that design.
Ooh.
It's weird.
Wait. Why do its eyes look weird?
That's why, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, Vulpix does not have those triangle eyes that we're so used to.
Freaking looked like it was cross-eyed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
And the Gambler sprite, though, is still one of my favorite sprites from back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, it looks so bizarre that I love it.
It is the most, I feel it's the most unique too, though. Like, it feels like they put a lot of work into it. Speaking of which, we get the engineer.
Do we ever see the engineer in the game, like in the remix?
Yeah, he's in other games.
Huh.
They probably call him something different, like Cable Guy or something.
Ah, okay, there we go then. Because I don't think I've ever saw that's why.
Yeah, because I know there's a lot of them in the Unova region.
Yeah, but I mean like in the Kanto remix.
I love Parasac's sprite, back sprite. He's like, it looks like he's pointing at somebody with his other claw. Like, look at him!
Yeah, look at that guy over there.
He's over there. He's right there. I just killed him.
And the engineer is done and over with.
He's dead. Okay, so what am I doing? What
Are you doing?
Now, one of the things I really hate, and they never fix it until like Gen 5, I think. Gen 5 or Gen 6.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Gen 6 actually. Pokemon, when you teach them HMs, the HM will stand on top of everything else. So it'll be like, oh, instead of the option to look at the Pokemon stats, switch or cancel, it's like cut, stats, switch, cancel.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Then they end up
Yeah.
fixing it to where it's, I think it says HM or moves or something
Yeah.
like that.
So in this playthrough, we're gonna run into a lot of goofy moments where I just randomly flash in the middle of me walking, or I just randomly use cut, and it's like, oh, you can't use cut. I'm like, I know I can't use cut. I'm not trying to use cut. God damn it! I'm trying to look at its stats, or I'm trying to switch them out.
Have you guys ever done this before where you cut the grass to kind of like escape from going through Pokemon?
I did it a lot as a kid, yeah.
Is it still something you can do till this day with like Sun and Moon or something?
I don't know. No Pokemon, no cut for real anymore.
Like I always wonder, like if you have a Pokemon that knows Cut, would it like say? Is it like in the menu where it'd be like says cut there? Is it actually possible to cut it? I'm curious about that.
I really don't know, man, because like I said, I think after Gen 6, Cut just sort of. I don't even want to say that, before Gen 6, so like Gen 5, after Gen 5, Cut just sort of disappeared off the face of the earth. It was kind of funny actually seeing Ash's Froakie use Cut, because it was like, Cut doesn't exist anymore. What are you doing, Ash?
Cut. Lol.
Yeah, and then they decide in Sun and Moon, be like, you know what? In reality, he's always had Dark Slash or Dark whatever it was.
Night Slash? Yeah,
Night
like why
Slash.
did they just give him Night Slash?
Yeah, I should have upgraded to that.
Yeah, even the dog thinks it's bullshit.
Yeah, like really, it can hear our conversation from all the way over there. God damn.
He's like, why could Ninja lose against Charizard?
I'll still never forget that moment.
Long story.
It is something that's called.
Basically, if you don't know the typings, then you're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah,
You're gonna have a bad time.
yeah. For
I
example, water is bad to fire. So.
Water is bad against fire, but if
Yeah,
you know
according to
the
Brock.
types-
And I mean, it did come true in the finals.
Oh, God.
Think about it. He lost to a goddamn Brass to Burn.
A Brastaban. I'm just nuking every trainer here because why not? I don't like leaving no stone unturned in Pokemon games.
I mean, that's, pretty much what anybody would do during their first playthrough.
I'm a finishist.
Not a completionist.
No, I'm a finishist. I'm a donistist.
Just get it done and over with.
Just get her done.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah, like, oh man, I think it's because the roster's so limited too, Richie. Going back to that point you brought up, where it's like, oh, all these trainers are using, oh, look, a youngster. Oh, look, he's using fucking Rattata again. Big surprise.
No.
Like, I'm getting sick of fighting Raticate and Rattata.
But dude, the
Oh,
EXP.
oh, yeah. You and millions of other players would agree.
So,
Yeah.
question in regards to this, with Pokemon Red,
Shit!
Blue. Oh, god damn.
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was gonna do a lot of damage.
Let me see.
Question.
There's Hyper Fang, Super Fang, Fang. Well.
What was your question?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you in regards to the original games. I believe there was color for this, wasn't there?
Hold on, I'll get back to that point. I wanna point this out real fast. Oh, look, a bush by itself.
Escape rope.
Duh! There was gonna be an item over there. Anyway, there was. If you got the Game Boy Color and you played this on the Game Boy Color, each place that you go to would be one palette.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, it was like, oh, if I go to Cerulean City, everything's blue.
How did they program in that? Like,
Color. Fucking color.
was like the developers knew about the Game Boy Color happening before then, or something? Like, how did the programming go for it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I really don't know. What I do know is that the only other way to do this was on the Nintendo 64 if you attach your Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow to the game pack. for your
Yeah.
Control.
Ah, man.
What am I doing? Why am I going back?
Oh,
here?
no, don't tell me you're gonna try to be a badass and try to collect
No,
items.
no, I just go straight.
Oh, okay, good. I think
I've
you're heading
realized-
off on your way to
The
the
other
worst
side,
route
yeah.
ever.
Yeah, I'm going to the worst route ever.
Well, not the worst route, I should say. It's a fun route. Unless you're doing the Twitch Plays Pokemon thing where it was the worst
Oh
route.
yeah. I don't know why I didn't just edit up here, but whatever. Like we're headed to this spot now.
Why you take out your bicycle? Keep it with you.
What am I doing?
Oh, for a second there, I thought you decided to pause the entire game there. We were just gonna see him just stand there for like 2 extra minutes.
Oh, I didn't want to run straight into the thing with my bike. I guess I don't know. Oh no. What happens? Sometimes you can overshoot, and if you overshoot these ledges, yeah, you're screwed. So yeah, I fight this last, and I think that fighting her is the last thing I do. Part is over. So yeah, I'm fighting the junior trainer, female.
Alrighty. And that Oddish sprite, I never commented on it before, but god damn.
It's so racist. No, I'm just kidding.
It's so derpy. It's like, hey.
Yeah.
Ah, these games.
Oddish's blackface.
I can't wait to come back into the Gold Silver games again for the Virtual Console, though.
Oh my god, I can't wait to play Pokemon Crystal for this channel, though.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to that eventually. We still have, like, 27
yeah.
more parts to go through.
Yeah, but say, at the rate we're going, though, yeah, because, and this, you and the audience will know a little bit of backstage stuff we do. We record about, what, 3 parts
per week,
every
at
session?
least. Yeah.
Week, yeah. So, yeah, we're moving at a pretty good pace.
Yeah, so in about 10 weeks we'll be done.
Yeah, if anything, it's Future Me's fault for not uploading faster.
Weeks.
I'm just glad that we
I'm
finally
gonna
managed to
I'm
accomplish.
gonna need more fucking snow cones.
Oh, really?
Oh, by the way, Dean learns Mirror Move.
Mirror
Ooh.
move? I thought that was a
Yeah.
Gen 2 move.
Nope, Gen 1.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I was just
Wait,
gonna.
what? Wait, I feel
It's kind of Fearo's like bread and butter too. Like that was what bird Pokemon were known for, was copying. I don't know why. I guess like the idea is like a parrot, but the part is over.
Alright then. We'll see you guys next session. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.